What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video we got some new stuff coming in for the Corvette, but I also wanted to update you kind of on what we've been up to these last couple days in here. First things first, we were able to get some ARP main studs for the engine. So the mains are bolted down, they're torqued down and everything, cranks in, all that's good. I'll put up some pictures over here about that. And then as far as camshaft goes, we needed to get a new one. And so I figured now was the perfect time to switch it up if we wanted to. And previously we had the B3 camshaft, which if you watch my videos, you know that I made 572 with the B3 camshaft. Great camshaft. I don't have anything bad to say about it. Great camshaft. But Brian Tooley Racing just released their Stage 4 version 2 for the LS7, and I figured now was the perfect time to try it out. So let me show you what I got here. So this is Brian Tooley Racing's Stage 4 LS7 version 2 camshaft. Here's the specs for you if you want to look at that. They also have it on their website. It's basically their max effort camshaft. So we'll be putting that in. Super excited to see how that is, how it sounds and everything. Like I said, it's pretty new. I haven't seen a video or anything of it yet, but it looks like it's gonna be a good one. So as far as connecting rods go, waiting on those should come today. As long as shipping comes, we should be good there. So once the connecting rods come, I'll show you those, and then I just have to put those together with the pistons, and then we'll be good to kind of assemble the bottom part of the engine. And then I also got some valve seals. I was going to replace the valve seals on the cylinder heads, so I'll throw in a time lapse right here of that. All right guys, so we are using a little bit different valve spring tool. This one's from Harbor Freight. It's 12 bucks. I was a little skeptical at first, but this one actually does a job. Basically, so down here, this grabs onto the valve springs and then tighten it down, and then this part right here pushes down top of the valve spring, which then you can pull the keepers out, and it actually works pretty good. All right guys, I finally got the connecting rods for the Corvette in the mail. I originally ordered these from one place and they were back ordered. Took a long time. I found them at another place, ordered them from a different place, and we finally have them. Let me show you. I'm super excited for these. So these connecting rods are made by Lunati. These are rated for 800 horsepower. These are also H-beam rods. These are also 4340 forged steel. These are 6.125 length. Now that we finally have the connecting rods, I just need to take these to a machine shop and have them take the pistons and the wristbands and the connecting rods and put them all together. And then once we get them back, should be able to start putting the bottom end finally back together. Here's the rod and piston connected. These look awesome. Can't wait to put them in. So we got this new ring compressor. This is made by BTR. We were using just a Harbor Freight one, but it wasn't really working out the greatest. But this one works out pretty good. We're gonna try a couple pistons with it. It starts off wider at the top, and then it gets smaller down at the bottom. It should work a lot better than the Harbor Freight one. Time has come, it's time to install the camshaft. Rod bolts are torqued down. Everything looks good here. Mains are obviously torqued down already. So now we got to go ahead and put the oil pan on and then put the rear cover on. We got some Johnson lifters in the building. These are 2110Rs. Just got to clean these up, soak them in some oil, and be good to go. All right, we got a new oil pump in. I believe this is by Kotech or K-Tech. And this is a aftermarket one. So we got to run a different sprocket for this. So I got that ordered and some other stuff. And we should be ready to put this on soon. So this is our dry sump oil tank for the Corvette, and between 2006 to 2008 these held 8 quarts of oil, and then from I think like 2009 and on they changed this whole oil tank setup to hold like 10.5 quarts, and pretty much buying in one of those new tanks, it's really expensive to get one. So Lingenfelter, they have an alternative where you can send in the bottom half of this and they'll modify it to hold 10.5 quarts. So what I have to do is just take the top part off of this and take the seals and gaskets out, and then we're good to go ahead and send it out to them, and then we just got to wait for it to come back. All right, guys, here is the tank back from Lingenfelter. They actually did this really fast. I sent it to them, and as soon as they got it, they did it and sent it back. So I got it back within like 2 days. So basically, this is what it looks like. They just add this piece on to the factory tank, and you can hold more oil in it, and it'll still fit in the same spot. You don't have to do any modifications to get it to fit. This is what it looks like on the inside. So should be a lot better. For the Corvette, we got the engine back in. It's bolted up to the torque tube. So now pretty much just try and remember how this all went together, and hope we get it all right. Well, we got a new ATI super dampener for the Corvette just because the factory harmonic balancer was looking pretty rough, so we figured we'd go ahead and upgrade this one, and this one looks pretty nice. All right, guys, so we've been working on it. Got the intake back on, got the intake manifold, cold air intake, got the headers bolted up, spark plugs in, we got the oil tank back on, oil in it, and everything. We just got to start it up, and it's pretty much ready to go. Alright guys, just got to get the car tuned now. If you like this video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.